And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled back. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Ruben Tejada will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, 2 pitches swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Blondie is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. David Wright will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. He's going to go down in order, at least make that guy work for it. He's got himself back into a fastball count now.
Curtis Granderson will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. As we get to the bottom half, let's get a look at our starting lineup there right on your screen. On the mound to square off against these guys, a former Cy Young Award winner, the veteran right-hander Bartolo Colon. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Lenny Blondie will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the 51, center fielder, Lenny Blondie.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Batting second,
Wally Blackman will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back standing. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tejada backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Keith Hernandez will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now.
Hernandez.
Throw back to first by Colon, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
Now a throw over, back in standing. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Darryl Stansberry will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. What to make of Big Bartolo Colon? Who saw that coming last year? 18 wins and a 2.65 ERA in a season in which he turned 40 years old.
And both of those numbers were good for second in the entire American League. He wound up getting priced out in Oakland, so he's got a new ball club this year, and are they ever happy to have him too?
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out with the man at first. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is. Ike Davis leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Ike Davis.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Davis the subject of seemingly endless trade rumors in the offseason, but he's back with the Mets after having a rough go of it last year. Wound up spending a few weeks in AAA and finished at just .205 with 9 home runs after hitting 32 the year before. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Daniel Murphy will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Daniel Murphy.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes a throw to first for the out.
Lucas Duda will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Howard Johnson will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Howard Johnson.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
This club made quite a splash when they went out and signed this guy to that big deal in the offseason. He was linked to maybe half a dozen other clubs, but these guys, they really wanted him, and I think he has a chance to maybe put his new club over the top this year.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through, a base hit.
Batting 7th, catcher, number 8.
Number 8 will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to first, runner back safely. Now a hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
And these guys know that if you're going to get to a pitcher like this, you got to get to him early. But once he settles in, he can be really tough. But they've got 2 on against him now and only 1 out.
Rafael Santana digs in at the plate. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Doc Gooden will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Helping his own cause right there, and no need to wait for the RBI guys to drive him in. He says, you know what? I can be an RBI guy too. That's a great at-bat right there, and that drives in a run.
Lenny Blondie will stand in for a second time. Remember, he was hit by a pitch to kick off the home first. Colon looks back, now the pitch. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Las Vegas out in front, 1-0. Travis d'Arnaud is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering on the way. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
And this is a tough read for an outfielder off the bat because the ball's taken the other way and deep. And he makes up the difference quickly and is able to range back into the corner and make the play.
Bartolo Colon will step in now. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Now batting, center fielder
Eric Young Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Barehanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Vegas leads it 1-0. Wally Blackman makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Wally Blackman.
Now this is a fly ball headed to Duda out in right. 1 pitch, 1 away. Keith Hernandez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down, but he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
And that's one of those where even if he fields this thing cleanly, he was going to have a tough time squaring those shoulders back up and then throwing all the way across his body. But once it doesn't find the pocket, forget it. It's going to be an infield hit.
Darryl Stansberry will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Granderson is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
And he is. Ruben Tejada will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be foul. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. I mean, that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the all-star third baseman David Wright. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side.
And these guys are still looking for that elusive first hit. And this never had a chance of being the one. Just an easy pop-up as he keeps rolling right along.
Curtis Granderson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And this is fouled away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1-0. Howard Johnson will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Howard Johnson.
Fouled straight back. Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Kevin Mitchell will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Wright will put this one away for the first down.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. You know, this is an uppercut swing like he's trying to hit it out of the park, and it winds up a routine pop-up.
Number 8 will dig in. He singled his first time around. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over it.
Rafael Santana is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Now with runners at the corners, up by 1 with 1 away, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
Like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Doc Gooden get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Throw back to first by Colon, and he just manages to get his hand in. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3. Ike Davis will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
First baseman, Ike Davis.
Now here's the first pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Daniel Murphy will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Hit hard to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Lucas Duda will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. In there, 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Wally Blackman will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Second baseman,
First pitch coming.
Wally Blackman.
Fouled back. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Keith Hernandez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the dropped third strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Darryl Stansberry will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Travis d'Arnaud will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the sixth. And the sixth inning will start with a swing and a routine ground ball to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Juan Lagares is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be all for Colon in this one. And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike one.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And now we'll try a bunt to break up the no-no. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The 51s are in front here, 3-0. Gonzalez Hermin will be the new pitcher.
New York, number 71, Gonzalez Hermin.
Howard Johnson will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Baseman, Howard Johnson.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Kevin Mitchell will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Mitchell.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2. Number 8 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Number 8.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Vegas holds the Aces. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Ruben Tejada will stand in to start the 7th with that big 0 still looming in the hit column.
All right, can I officially start the countdown right now? I'm not scared to talk about a no-hitter up here. There's only 9 outs between him and a no-hitter as we speak.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
Now this is bounced to the left side, and it's going to find the hole into left field. And that will officially put to rest any thoughts of a no-hitter as they've gotten their first hit of the ball game here in the 7th. David Wright will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
A glove by the third baseman for the out. Curtis Granderson will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. And he finds the black here with a curveball, 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on it.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Swung on and missed 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that runner will get a head start out there.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Swing and a liner toward right center, and he is going to reach. It's a base hit. And they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone. Daniel Murphy will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Back to the changeup, but this one finds the target for strike 1. Out in front of the fastball, but this is skied into straightaway right. Stansberry is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Rafael Santana will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop, Rafael Santana.
Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7th. Doc Goodman will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great, and this is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them. Well, you love your pitchers to be weapons at the plate, and this is his 2nd hit of the ball game. The only problem is, on a hot day like this, sometimes you'd like him to just save his energy and get back in the dugout.
Lenny Blondie will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Swing and a hard ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to Davis, but they won't get 2 as he beats out the back end.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Young is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Lucas Duda will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Right fielder, Lucas Duda.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Travis d'Arnaud will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Josh Satin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Stansberry is right there as he takes it for the second out. Eric Young Jr. will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. The throw to the plate. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Well, he'd put up a string of zeros up until this point, but looks like a shutout's not going to be in the cards as he gives up his first run here on the RBI double.
Ruben Tejada is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Young leads off second, the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now. David Wright will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Oh, and excuse me swing there as this is looped toward the right side. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Las Vegas out in front, 3-2. Scott Wright is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Keith Hernandez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Leading off with a 51. First baseman, Keith
Fouled straight back. swing and a liner. Throw by Tejada, and that's out number 1. Darryl Stansberry will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And the middle infielders are staying busy here. Another ground ball, this time out to second. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2. Howard Johnson will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
Howard Johnson.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a bouncer out in front. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Curtis Granderson will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Randy Myers is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 48, Randy Myers.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Ike Davis will get a chance now following the leadoff double. And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just one out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one. Granderson leads from second. Here's the pitch. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. And taken in out there for the first out. And when he gets back to the dugout, he's going to get a hero's welcome for that one. He gets this ball over to the right side and moves that tying run up to third base. Now with just 1 out. Daniel Murphy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. And if the infield's back right here, I don't know. Maybe you try to score him from third, but with the infield in, well, you can forget about it. They're able to look him back, get the out at first, and move 1 out closer to getting out of this inning. Chris Young will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Yeah, this is a real shocker here. Hey, raise your hand if you had the minor league team winning this game. Not me. Quite an upset, I think.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Las Vegas ups the ante. They win it 3-2. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Las Vegas 51s. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.